Yo, yo, Fish Maniacs, what's going on? Welcome back to another one. Sorry about that. A few minutes there. I don't even have my watch on. Where's my phone? I'm discombobulated. What's up? My bad. I was ripping and running there. Is my battery chart? Yeah, I got battery. All right. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Let's see. Let's get the roll call going. Malone, my boy Kirk, blah 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 blah. Corey. Boy Dave, Michael Bradley in the house. Lord Vermonter. Sup, my boy? Big Vogel. Same unusual suspects. Love it. Tom in the house. Good to have you, my brother. DT, baby. Trev. What's up, my boy? The gang's out. So I like to see. Oh, what's up, Mark? What's up, brother? Yeah, Mark, if you got some time to hang out, I appreciate your input tonight with being one of the northern guys on these spring lures and all this good stuff that we're getting ready to truly get to rolling into. I think it's pretty much go time for just about everybody. Oh yeah, I guess I can really bring back that question too, because I like to. That's why I like to run the streams on Mondays, especially during the fishing season. Is because we get to talk about what most what everybody went fishing over the weekend about. So because most people go fishing, you know, Saturday, Sunday, try to get out at least once over the weekend. So it's nice to tap in and check in with everybody, see um, how their fishing went for the weekend. So anybody get out and catch anything this weekend? Yeah, sorry about being a little late there. So I always say 9:35 ish. What's up, Viv? I do, and I still got your Bucky's joint too. My bad, Viv. I'm slacking. I'll get you right. Don't worry, cuzzo. I got you. Okay. I got mixed reviews about those things, but Ruben, you tell me how you do on them. Let me know. Oh, Mark, you're still frozen? Dang, brother. It's like we're. It's kind. See, but this is the thing, though. I feel like we're unfrozen, but it's still in the whack time. It's like you can catch fish. Like I think the guys went out. Some of the guys from the club went out, and from all I saw, it was one. I saw one fish caught. So, so if one of those pop, one of the guys pop in, I'll see if I can't get some more intel on that. But from everything I saw, it was like one good fish was caught, and everything else was like a grind of a day. Okay, so Scott too, same thing. Yeah, I got to stop doing that. Wow, no, I can't do that. Yeah, that's right. It's kind of we're at. I mean, it was like 60 the last 2 days. Like it was like it wasn't good 60. It was like nasty spring 60 where it was like a storm blew up from the south and it was like warm but rainy-ish and nasty all day. Yeah, because tomorrow's 60 and sun. Wow. And then Wednesday 63 and sun. And then we're supposed to get some more rain, 55, 47, 55, 52, 45, 54, 50. So it's like it's done. It's just going to get progressively better these next couple of weeks. I mean, obviously it'll dip down and, get us back down into the 40s here and there and low 50s, but yeah, and the night temperatures are creeping up too. 36. I think 35 is the lowest. One night 32, but that's the cold day. So it looks like it's pretty much donezo, which is great. Yeah, unfortunately, that is life. Oh, speaking of that, so Ruben, I'll bring this up again. I don't know if some people did, some people didn't. We haven't really gotten it going crazy, but we got the Mainstream Maniac Discord channel, and I'm gonna drop. And what we do is we got a couple people in there. So like I said, it's not too active just yet, but we got like a whole we got you're not familiar with Discord, you can get a couple different channels. And we have a channel for fishing deals and stuff like that. And Vogel's in it. Vogel dropped some deals in one time too. So what I'm gonna do, invite, copy link. I'm gonna drop the link to the Discord in the chat. So if you want to join, please. And then this way, if we do find deals like that when we're not on the live stream, will that work? Yeah, there you go. I think that's a straight link to it right there. If you're on your phone, it'll work. Because I see, yeah, I can click it and open it on my phone. I don't know if you can do it on the computer, but I'm reading the comment on my phone now. I gotta prices, yeah. Unfortunately, prices are going up across the board. Just saw an article regarding imported lure materials from Canada going up, and the speculation that huge increase in the JDM market. Yeah, changes being made, but it is. We'll figure it out. Stay close to your American brands, I guess I say. Like be rocking with the missile baits. Poured here, 6 cents. Poured here, so. But we'll see. I don't like to get into all that stuff too much. It is what it is. We kind of just got to deal with it. But that's why I like to have the Discord, though, is because then when you do catch a deal, and when you do catch a deal, and you want to let the brothers and sisters know, you got a spot. You could just drop the link straight to it. Yeah, chat it up, Trev. It's cool too. I also did I'm gonna get this going a little bit more in the summertime. It's kind of tough when I can't fish and stuff like that. But there's also a voice chat on the there's a voice chat on the Discord channel. So like at any point in time, if you want to just talk to somebody, you could literally just go into the Mainstream Maniacs Discord channel, pop in, and you could just jump into voice chat. Like you do it from your computer, your phone, PlayStation, your Xbox, so it's like a little, I would like for it to be a spot where we could just hang out. It's like, yo, like, we just have extra time and you're just hanging out. And it's like, you just pop in, yo, what's up? Oh, yeah, check in, with people. That'd be pretty cool. But see what happens with that. Yes, Malone, they actually, on my live stream with Byron, he actually flashed that bait a couple times. So if you want to take a second, go back and look, it's on there. I was lucky enough. I didn't, and honestly, too, Byron's so cool. He didn't even tell me he was doing that until literally like right before we got on, because he was like, yeah, pop on like 10, 15 minutes early. I want to talk to you about something. I'm like, okay. I jump on. He's like, yo, what do you think of this? And I'm like, what the hell is that? He's like, oh, it's the new Misfit. I'm like, oh, dang. He's like, no one else has seen this. This is going to be the first live video of this. I was like, oh. That's pretty cool. But yeah, Mark, yes, you are, dude. Yes, 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 you are. I was actually talking to somebody about that the other day. I was like, yo, you seen Mark's video? I was like, he literally might be up there with Tackle Junkie and Bass Geek because you got some stuff, brother. You're good. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big JDM guy. Um, Vision 110s, I'm starting to lean that way. That's only for the tournament side of things, but in the same breath, I don't really lose jerk baits. I'm pretty good at that. Like I'll lose a jerk bait here and there with pickerel. I'm more worried about losing a jerk bait with pickerel than I am like breaking it off or getting it caught up in something because usually I can go get them back. So, so LureNet has the paint shop going. I think they almost always have it going, and they can get me in some trouble. I do like the exclusives, like here, actually, right next to me. This is the first one. This is for the first set I got. These are still sitting in the pack. These are the one knocker, LureNet paint shop, the Booyah one knocker, and this is the graffiti line. So this is the I forgot the names of them. Does it show it on here? Oh, this is Graffiti Craw. It's actually another great bait for the spring. And then I got a bunch of them over here too. I'm pretty sure I think I did an episode on. Got some more of these. This is the one with the chartreuse on the bottom. They got the blue. They got the red. They got the olive. I think I got one of each. Yeah, there's the red joint. That's the olive. I like the olive because it's like the tail is the orange. And then I think my favorite, yeah. I was catching them on this last year. I got one of these in the box that's beat up. That bone. Graffiti bone. So you can't really, I don't think you can get these anymore. These came out last year or something like that, but I got enough. Those are all the one knockers. They come out one knockers and the rattles. I'm over here chatting it up. I didn't even. What's up, Tweezy? Yeah, a lot of people do. I still use it for gaming too, but it's just fun. There we go, Diggs. Yeah, exactly. Too. Yep. When people catch every day, yeah. Once the season starts getting going, that's like it's just like a more of a daily keep up. If you want to hang out and talk with people, converse, and have a safe spot to do it where you don't feel no pressure. You ain't got to worry about no jackasses popping off like on Facebook, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we're all jealous of Mark. There we go. First good question of the night. If anybody wants to get spring fishing questions in, please feel free. Do you use a direct tie to a jerk bait or do you use a clip? I direct tie. Always have. I do use a split ring. Always have. I mean, I don't see any reason to change up, but speed clips. Trevor just actually dropped a video on speed clips. If you're not subscribed to Trevor, take a look at his video, his channel. Blah blah. Blah. People like Trevor try to convert me constantly. It makes sense. I get it. Speed, especially in the kayak, like he said, you can just literally. I think we almost all of us have a cup holder or a bait holder of some sort to like the right or the left of you, and it'll stack up over the day. So you can literally take a jerk bait, a crankbait, and just go back and forth. Because I do get that. Because like right now, I think My 610 medium moderate Caden is my jerking and cranking rod. And like I have another rod that's like I can crank with, but I prefer to crank with that, but I only have one of them. So it's like, do I go buy another rod for 150 bucks or do I go buy some speed clips for $12? It's like I understand. Yeah. For some reason, they can taste that they're JDM, dude. You didn't know? There it is. Charlie, how'd you do? That's what I want to hear. I'm jealous. I can't. I mean, I can, but it's fishing's just not good yet. We got open water, but it's not. It's all like jerk bait, Ned rig. Yeah, if you do get it, Charlie, hop in there with us. I prefer the direct. That's the way I've always done it. Like I said, I don't see any real reason to jump up and change as of right now. You know, if something happens or some pro or something is like, hey, Jermaine, you should do this, or, you know, I'll try it. I'm not going to say no, but I just don't feel the need to up and change right now. The only thing that I might change with a jerk bait is maybe tying a loop knot because I guess it gives it a little bit more action. But even then, I'm not a big fan of the loop knot. I just feel like it's more that can go wrong. Yeah, I do the same thing. Direct tie. Yeah, oval split ring. Yep. I use the 6 cents one. Yep. Yeah, see, that's it. That's the side of it I understand now. Great question, Malone. First three combos tied up. I think I have them here. Let me see. The first three things. So I threw a jerk bait. Was this the first thing I threw? I think it was a Ned, and so it's same difference. So I threw a jerk bait. I have that over there. It's a little bit harder to get out. I threw a shaky head and a Ned rig. That's the mini magic worm. And I haven't caught anything yet. I've been out fishing for a total of 4 hours this year. So, and that was on 3 different days. So I went for an hour, I went for an hour, and I went for 2 hours. And both, like every single time, I'm still not to the point where like I'm expecting to catch fish. It's more just to be outside at this point. But we're getting there. I'm like a year. I'm honestly I think last year I caught my first fish on March 15th. So I'm actually 2 days late this year because it's the 17th, if I'm not mistaken. Not having my watch on, I feel really weird. Yeah, 17th. So I'm actually a little far behind. And then the last thing, Malone, that I was throwing that I'm actually going to be throwing a lot more this year is this guy here. I really like this thing. I don't know, like I caught my two fish that I did caught. I caught two pickerel, small guys. They both came on this thing, and that's a sneaky underspin. Ooh, I almost just knocked down everything over there. It's the all black, the matte black. But this thing moves at real slow speeds, real slow speeds. It's nice. And actually, one thing I did learn about this thing, it does fall nice. Like it falls head forward and it goes down, and the blade does vibrate. So like you can kind of jig it, which is kind of nice. I'm learning this sneaky underspin. It's a new bait for me. I know it's just like an underspin, but it's the finesse version. So sometimes like I like when and this is why my dad always tells me, he's like, yeah, you got to find a little spot that you can fish that's just like a lab for you. So that's what I call it right now. I'm just going to get in the lab and seeing what works, seeing how some baits move, some things that I haven't thrown yet. But yeah. So what I got a finesse underspin, Ned rig and or shaky head, and a jerk bait. Those are the first three things I tied up. And now what else? I think I just tied on a jig. I don't even think, and I'm gonna set. I was gonna set up my other spinning combo. What else have I thrown? I also threw the jig and minnow from the bank. I didn't really feel too great about it. It's like a. I feel like I got to be in my kayak for that, but I'm still gonna give that chance a strong chance this year. But that's about it. Yeah, I haven't really thrown too much. Like I said, I'm just going out more for the mentals right now. Sorry, I kind of dove deep on that. If you can find them, Eagle Claw makes the oval split rings a ton of sizes, and I love to put them on almost all my hard baits. Okay. Yeah, I use speed clips for jerk baits. It kind of acts like a loop knot and gives it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another thing. There's definitely pros and cons to both sides. 110%. I completely see it. I used to be like, ew, 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 no, 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 no. And now I'm like, I just don't want to change what I'm doing. I'm not saying no. That's it. Like I'd rather go spend like if whatever the few dollars is, I'd rather go spend a few dollars on something else that I already do and just get more of that, you know? That's just me, but there you go, Charlie. There you go. Green pumpkin shad, yep. That's the juice, dude. That is the juice. You already know. All the time. You know what I'm saying? One day they'll notice your boy, little old Jermaine. Ooh, I almost knocked over my catchboard. I got him standing up. Yeah, that too. It's when the snow melt too. That's a lot of thing that people down south don't realize that. Like we get snow melt. Like there's still snow places like up on the mountains. There's still snow and it's still melting and it runs off. So like a lot of lakes will stay dirty for that first 2 3 weeks of ice out. Will just the water just won't get too clear. But it is what it is. But at the same breath, all that water rushing in is usually warmer. So there you go. Both on Megabass. I caught one last year on a drop shot. Magic worm. Mm. Let's see what we got. I was able to get a few of these Debo cranks I saw on his last live. I'll be throwing these early in the season. Shout out to old Debo. That's just crappie joint. I think they only had two colors. I just got them to say I supported old Debo. That's the guy right there. And this is what? Bluegill? Crackle bluegill. This one's pretty crazy. But I do like the red hook. And it's actually good crankbait. I thrown the Alex Rudd version too, and I caught fish on him. So good little crank. Monster Bass. They're not expensive either, so that's always a plus. I am actually 2% Irish, and I did forget it is St. Patrick's Day. You got, oh, cheers to that. It's not an adult beverage, that's a seltzer. Yeah. So I'm not gonna go deep DT. I'm just gonna stick with the regular underspins, and I'm gonna rock with the sneaky underspin. I like those a lot. So okay. Cody said chatterbait, mooch minnow on an Okashira spin head, and a 6-inch mag draft. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Drop shot with an exposed hook, short leader with a small Yakamoto shad. I hear a lot about the Yakamoto shad, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Just in my opinion, there's too many baits that do about the same thing that cost less. I'm not doing it for soft plastics. That's where I'm at with the JDM stuff. I don't care. If people can be mad at me for rocking the knockoffs, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not paying $10, $12 for a bag of soft plastics. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's bad enough we do it for hard baits. So you want to bang me out for $20 for a jerk bait, 17, 18 bucks. It's like I can grit my teeth and take that, but I'm not doing it on a bait where I set the hook once and I didn't even catch the fish and the hook fish just held it for long and then there's a rip in my bait. No. Nope. Not me. I'll wait for the knockoff to come out and people can just be mad at me. Yeah. That's it. That's always what it will be. Fishing is the only thing where as long as you're catching them, you're not wrong. And like the group we have here, we are all over the edge and the minority, even though we think we're, what is this? The right word for that? The majority. We are all the minority. So most people are fishing with a rod, maybe two, bank beaters, couple bags of soft plastics, maybe a hard bait or two, a small, probably walking around with something like this. And that's it. That's it. They're not us who bring out, like, I got three, well, I don't even know anymore how many I bring. I bring like 337s, 236s. I got my freaking Yak Attack freaking track packs loaded with baits. I got baits that are in my freaking boat from the trip before. It's not everybody's doing that. People see my setup and they think I'm crazy. And I'm like, holy crap. Okay, so Charlie, it's actually funny that you brought that up. So if you call them, they'll take care of you. Because I had the same thing happen to me, and that's funny. I'm gonna text Chad because I was talking to Chad about this a couple days ago because I just used my code to get OW snipers because I just loaded it up to $50 and it's like $20 because you get the $25 off when you're a KBF member. So I was like, how I can spend $20 on a handful of OW snipers because I'll need those for the season. But um, yeah, I had to call them and they sent me a code direct to my email. But let me do this now while I'm thinking about it. Thank you for that. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. Just while I'm thinking about it. Okay. Sorry about that. Thank you, Charlie. That was great information. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. But yeah, like I said, if you go to the American Legacy website, I think it's in the top right. There's literally if you do it from your phone, literally a phone number, click it, and a human answers in like 3 rings. I was like literally in shock. I was like, oh, hello. So yeah, he helped me out right away. Took my email, sent me a code, and then I got it to work. So yeah, there you go. So Trevor, did you use yours or did you have trouble with it? Because if you had trouble with it, just let me know because I was in communication with Chad. I just trying to look out for everybody so that we don't want all of KBF having trouble with that. Yeah, see things like I'm not doing it. Nope. No. 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 Oh, speaking of Sixth Sense and Underspin, the Axel ones are straight busted. Cannot cast them without the line getting twisted around the underwire. 3 out of 4 casts bad. No bueno. I haven't used them yet. So honestly, I love Sixth Sense. Keep it a bean. The Axel line didn't perform as well as I thought it would. I saw when that line first came out, I was like, oh my God, this is the answer. This is literally it. This is perfect. I still throw a regular swim jig now. I try, it's like, I don't know, it's just like number one, the hook is huge. They have come in like 5 and 6 odd hooks. Like I need them to make a finesse version of it with like a 2 or 3 odd hook, maybe a 4, even. But so number one, the hook's huge. And then number two, getting the screw lock and getting the hook on so the bait has the motion and the right action is a pain in the butt too. I use the jig a little bit more because the jig, like not the non swim jig, the finesse swim jig, because that you can just literally like throw into the heart of a tree and then literally just worm it out, and you just feel dunk, 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 it's coming, it just comes out of that, which is crazy. Um, so I did like that a little bit more, but the swimming one I wasn't a fan of. I love that you guys are going at it in the chat right now. Yeah, and you know what too? Another bad thing too is like so there was and actually in Great Lakes Next actually spoke about this on a live stream I was watching. It made me feel a little bit better, but I mean it kind of sucks because I got one. So that's all right. So this one I got here, this one, the blade doesn't spin well. So he said there's like, it was like 1 out of 200 or something like that wouldn't spin well, or didn't, the blades or something, like something, it was something, the number was something so low that he didn't have to do a quality control on the, like all of them. Like it was like one and something crazy. So, but honestly, I think I got one because this one doesn't want to work well, and it happened to be, this was the first one I tied on. So I tied on the next one and I was like, oh yeah, it was definitely something wrong with that specific one. But I don't know. I figured I'd mess with it and maybe change the swivel or something like that, and I'll play with it and get it to work because there's nothing wrong with the head, obviously, and the hook. So it's probably just the swivel's a little whack, but maybe I'll change the swivel on that. Yeah, so my dad is a big on Hildebrand spinners. Yeah, he tells me to like look that up. So that's definitely the OG brand right there. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Hold on. Lord knows I got them. I know exactly where they are because I got them stacked up because I don't use them. Yep, 6/0 hook, half ounce 6/0 hook, 3/8 ounce 6/0 hook, half ounce 6/0 hook. Like I'm not hating on them. Like the concept is amazing. It's amazing, but I just need like the regular. Hold on, I know there's one. So this is the regular Divine Swim Jig. Does it tell me? Oh no, it is a 5/0 hook. Dang, really? I don't know. I feel like it just doesn't. I don't know. I feel like that hook doesn't look nowhere near as big on the regular Divine, but maybe it's just a me thing. But what hook is this one? This one's a 5. That's the Axel. The Axel hybrid, not the finesse, the hybrid. Let me see. Yeah, they have the best customer service. That was the best. Uh-oh. Jesus, that was almost loud. I don't know why, but I have like my catch boards standing up on the end, and I just keep kicking them. Okay, that's, see, look, that's why I like to have these conversations because I found somebody who's having success on it. And I'm like, there's no way that everybody's just true, understandable. It's more about getting it through that thick cover. So if you got like heavy grass, but I mean, I guess the swim jig comes through that either way, but it's more of a little preference thing. Caro, what's up? How we doing? Oh, that was today, Caro? We caught up with Caro, caught some fish today. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see a 6/0 hook and I'm like, dude. She always does. Caro always sneaks in. Yeah, she not low tonight. I've never fished a beetle spin. feel like it's a little old school for me. Yeah, 6 hooks from Muskie. That's what I'm saying. One thing we do have to remember: Six Sense is a Texas based company, so yeah, that's it. Every like that's just with any product. Period. The end. There's gonna be X amount. No, nobody's perfect. Yeah, that's kind of what I stick with. Which ones do I use right now? I mean, the BKK ones are good too. Hold on, I'll show them to you. They have a slightly different blade too. Thought I had them. So actually, the underspins I use the 6 Sense ones. I really like this. It's the same thing as the belly weighted mark. This is actually like my favorite size right here. The little 3/16. And then, where's that little bag? I had a little bag of stuff that I brought out. Hmm. What time is it? It's 10:30 at night. Somebody's vacuuming upstairs. Really? Okay. I'm not going to express my thoughts about that on camera. Dang, I really can't find these underspin. Oh, here we go. I got them. Here's one. This is a 2/0. But if you see that blade, yeah, the blade's a little different. So I'm a fan of that. So, and what size is this? They come in, BKK has them in crazy sizes. So this is the 2/0, 3/32. Jesus, what's that? Is it the same thing? No, it's a quarter. And that's a 3/16. Yeah, this is a 3/32. So this is the small guy. Small guy. I do have some snaps though. So these, yeah, look at that. Speaking of snaps, and the reason I got these was because the Mini Max. I don't care what nobody said. The Mini Max snap is basura. Anybody don't know this garbage in Spanish? I think I caught like a 5, 6 pounder on it, and it straight up just bent the thing out, bent the snap out. Like I literally, I caught the fish. I want to say it was like my biggest fish 2 years ago. I caught the fish, and then like next 2 casts, I'm like, dang, why is it not chattering? Snap was gone. Snap was bent out. Yeah, it's more. I feel like it's almost better for the wood because you can literally throw it into like a wooden laydown. Like honestly, that's why I like fishing those underspins, is because I'll just throw it into the tree because I know it's not going to get hung because I know that the hook is buried in there, and I'll just bring it through and bump off those branches. And almost every time you'll hit a branch, and then that thing will just load up. Yeah. I think we all got that from Debo, I almost would say. Yeah, they are pretty cool. I like those. They're a little bit different. Yeah, I know, right? It's become a little bit of an underspin show. What paddle tails you guys like? Obviously, I like the Divine Underspin. I just got these from Malone. Haze Dong Shad. So I just got some of these. What is this? A 3-inch and 4.2-inch from Malone. I like that color. So I figure these 3 inches on a drop swim, and then these bigger guys we can run on our conventional paddle tails and our swim jigs and stuff like that. Could you guys hear that? It's crazy. Still going too. Like they just moved to the side of their apartment. I'm like, people are nuts. Like it's beyond like I just spilled something and I'm cleaning up quickly. Like, but we'll be here, Mark. I ain't going away just yet. Dang, time goes by quick. There's my guy. What's up, brother? Mr. Jackson in the house. Another he's actually right up the way. He's not far. Syracuse. I get to you in like 3 hours. You might have to link up too, brother. Check out Mr. Jackson's channel too. Yeah, I know you be on them big baits too, dude. But yeah, I gotta get on that. I got one. If you throw the big baits, you definitely gonna know what this is. So that's what I'm starting out with this year. And I do have my big bait rod set up. I'm gonna run my Corrado 200. I got some like what is it, 20-pound fluorocarbon or 17-pound fluorocarbon on there right now. So ready? Yeah. Like I said, I'm not big on the JDM stuff, but I'll definitely, if I mean, depending on price, I'll try them. Yeah, everyone likes the Kitex and the Strike King Rage Swimmers. Yeah, that's actually the Rage Swimmers are a really good one. Honestly, I like the fact that it's ribbed. You know, that sounds a little crazy, but I like the fact that it's ribbed. There's almost all good baits when you think about it. The D Bomb and all these other ones. The D Bomb. Let me see what else. The Sweet Beaver. Almost all the good baits you can think about. Rage Swimmer. Um, I can see the bait, and I'm just the Kitech even all got those same like ridges on it. It's all about that water displacement. I feel like they can feel that, and that is what I definitely they feel that, and they definitely it definitely helps with the bite. Yeah, dude, I'm coming up that way. I'm trying to fish Cayuga, so maybe we could do that. I might just stay at the campground, honestly, bro, and just troop it out for like 2 days. Go up, fish, you know, fish all day, go to sleep, wake up, eat something, fish all day, and then drive home. I'm good, you know. Hopefully, have 2 good days. We get some good content too. That'd be fire. What's up, Lindsay and Maddie? Biz baits. Yeah, I've been hearing about biz baits lately. They're running their fire crawl joint right now. Yeah, there you go, Diggs. I couldn't even. I was stumbling, fumbling. Yeah, please don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. Appreciate it. But trying to think, what else would I throw? Getting in. Yeah. So like, I think 2 years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago, my first fish was on a lipless, which I actually don't even throw that much anymore. Where's the ball going on down there? I got all my stuff out because it's go time. What the hell? Am I losing my marbles here? The heck is my lipless box? I don't know. It's the rattle bot. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. I thought I had it right here. It's right in my face and I can't see. So it's the red one. I actually really like these. So they got 2 different variants in the same bait. This is the craw. You hear the rattle on that one. And let me get a shad. Sorry about that noise, those of y'all who have headphones in. And then this is the shad. Same bait. They look a little bit different. And they actually sit a little bit different in the water too. So the shad runs a little bit more straight. You can see a little bit different design on that one. And the craw, ow, good hooks. This one sits, I'm pretty sure it sits a little bit more on the nose, more weight in the nose. But yeah, 2 different rattles, more of like a one knocker with like a not one knocker with the little BBs. But so the one downside to these, I think this one's broken too. They are very fragile. I broke one. This one's cracked. I remember, like, you can't hit these things against nothing. Nothing. And it's like, it's a lipless. They cast very well. So it's like sometimes you get a huck in and you don't realize it. Dang, this thing is all beat up. I don't like that. But they catch them. So I think it's a catch co bait too. Or no, Biospawn. Biospawn, excuse me. But isn't Catchco and Biospawn the same thing? But yeah. Lipless. A drop shot. Yeah, he goes. Vogel said extremely fragile. Yeah. How many? Most of them were like on the juggles. It was like 30. One of 'em- I got it. And then I think they all about 30. Because that's why they gave me a double. The one that they gave me the double on the boosting nets. Yeah, if you haven't seen my last video, take a look at that. I don't know. What did you guys think about that? I thought that was one of the cooler things I've done. Because, like I said in the video, I don't think I've seen anybody else do this other than Justin Royal. So we had a bunch of. I got some of these from the whatnot, but like this one, you can see either they took some off or somebody ran by and was like, "Oh, let me grab a couple of those." So there were a few missing off of there. So they actually gave me two, and then this one stopped like right here. It's cool though, because like you can literally see where they poured the two colors. Like that's the brown, and then that's like the red or the pink or whatever you want to call it. But it's just pretty cool, to have the actual whole stringer. But yeah, this is how all your soft plastics come. Giant mold. And to think somebody probably has gloves on and just bags them all by hand. Because there's no way a machine rips those all off. But about 30, I would say. It's worth it. Definitely worth it. Yeah, you're better than me, DT. I haven't caught any yet. Yeah, Lindsay, I'm in the same boat as you. We've been out, like I said, I've been out 3 times. I went out for 1 hour, and then 2 hours because there's like a little pond down the street from me, which I might actually hit again. But um, yeah, no fish or no bass, I should say. I caught two pickerel last time I was out. Yeah, there you go. We're talking about the rattlebot, Malone. Almost did it again. Okay. Biospawn, I think. Yeah, I know. That was the only thing. I was like, dang, I had to say it. Because you can't, I couldn't, it can't gatekeep, as the young bucks say. Can't gatekeep that. Can't have a video on something and then not tell everybody where you got it from. But doesn't necessarily mean everybody will pay attention either. And Vogel, I gotta send you a care package, dude. Get you some of these. Yeah, I understand. I completely understand. Certain things like crankbaits though, like this, it's like when you lose crankbaits the way you do, I think that's probably my number one lost bait. Is probably crankbait. It happens so much throughout the year where you just do dunk, and then you either set the hook because you think it's a fish, or you just go dunk and and nothing happens and it's just gone. So last year I remember I almost broke a rod because I was in my kayak and like literally I didn't even set the hook. Like it was a Crush 100. It was the that Ghost Firetail, not the Ghost Firetail red, bro. Forgot the name of the color, but it's a green. It's a ghost green pumpkin, and then the tip of the tail is red. I literally just caught a nice fish on it. Literally next cast, threw it up into the same group of rocks. Do 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 do. It stopped. I didn't set the hook. Anything. Gone. Lost it. I was like, what? And it just like I guess it just got wedged in, and like I literally went right over it. I put my rod down in there. Even Don't do this at home. Heard my rod tip scraping a little bit. Mark said he's going to take a ride around. You should be getting there. Yeah, the Bill Lewis ATV. I have some of those. I think I got two actually. I tied one of those on and it caught me a fish over up at Greenwood Lake. But yeah, yeah, Mark, you're getting there. It won't be too long. Hopefully, I can get out maybe tomorrow or the next day. It's supposed to be 60 in the 60s, so um, Lake X should be turning on here, which is like it's weird that it hasn't, because usually it's going by now. But I'm gonna get back there again. This is after rain now, and we actually had prefrontal conditions on a full moon, which I missed. First one of the fishing season, so hopefully, I know there were a couple good fish caught in Jersey. I pay attention to like the forums, and my boy Pat be sending me some stuff, so I definitely be paying attention to when the fish catches be turning on and when overall everyone starts catching them. Guy caught I think a 5 or 6 pounder at a Lake Potcon off the bank. I was like, dang, that's a sign that they're moving up. But definitely getting to be go time here. I'm starting to get all the combos rigged up. Like I still don't even have like officially rigged up. I got one. I got four. Yeah, four combos officially rigged up. Haven't really gone full swing. Aeroflex Lake. I'll definitely check it out. Thanks, Mark. Oh, see, look at that. Chad already answered me. Okay. That's an hour for me, Mark. That's a flat hour. An hour and 15 minutes with no tolls. I might pay the $2 to make it a flat hour. I hate driving more. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, I love that it's a state park too, because that means I can't get yelled at and everybody could leave me alone. Wait a minute. Oh, why did it just say? Oh, is that up? Why are they calling it New Way Yonder? It's past the PatCon. Is that's a good area just for lakes in general. There's like I'm looking at it now. There's like one, two. One of my honey holes is over there too. I'm not gonna say. So I got a new lake this year, y'all, and I think from everything I'm being told, this lake could help me win the New Jersey KBF monthly. If I have, if Lord willing, so we'll see. We will see. Mark's dropping some names right now, but yeah, Mark, yeah, you used to live over this way, dude. You know what's up, man. You know the juice. Cranberry is another one. I'm gonna have to write some of these days, some of these down, because I haven't fished a lot of Jersey. I still travel to New York a lot, but I might have to pop over to some of these lakes, Mark. Check them out, dude. Yeah, I remember you saying you used to live over here. Now you're up in what? New Hampshire? A little up north. But yeah, if you ever look, one day we gotta get on. Yeah, I know, Carol. I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna get on it. I found out some good information. See if I can't mess around with these monthlies. Okay. Let me see how far that is from me. So we got, can I? Yep. Okay, that's 53. Yeah, it's the same area. They're all in that same area. Am I missing it? What the hell's going on here? Oh, Brendan, I'm about to get off, dude. I've been going for an hour. I'm tired. I'm chatting with Mark right now, but he's telling me lakes to go to. I'm saving them so I can remember. Yeah, that area is good. Mark, you ever been to Bud Lake? Because I've seen a lot of good reports. I'll get you. I'll get you. I don't think I have a. I might have somebody for next week, but maybe the week after that, Brendan. I got you. Yeah, I saw that. Brendan's doing his thing. He's grinding them out. Not a fan. Okay. So the only reason I bring it up because if you look up Bud Lake on Google, the first article, I think it's like the first 2 3 articles on it is that the state record smallmouth was caught, and the guy didn't call it in because he called out of work and he didn't want to lose his job, so he chose his job over a state record smallmouth. Oh wow, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Brendan, we gotta talk about that, dude. I also heard about that too. Jesus, yeah, because that's what I think is gonna because what am I pretty much where I'm at is I don't I'm I'm on my John Taffer. I don't like to embrace excuses. I like to embrace solutions. So when I see all these monsters being caught down south, the first thing that I think of is like, damn, how can I compete with that? The only way that I can really compete with that is smallies. So I gotta find the best place to catch smallies. So because I can catch probably a 22, maybe a 23-inch smallie. Catching a 22, 23-inch largemouth up here is like probably just not. I think the biggest I've seen in 3 years in my club was 21.75. I think that's my biggest fish I've ever caught. Yeah, I think I have it. No, the biggest fish I ever caught on this board. What is that? 22.5? Yeah, 20.25. Yeah, 20 and a quarter. That's one thing I like about this is it's got these little like cull tags in it. The Yak Attack leaderboard. So you can tag. So right now, this one all the way over here, this is my PB. on this board. So I just leave it there. And then these two, like if you get in a tournament and instead of checking all your pictures, you just put this one on your smallest fish. So like, okay, so my smallest fish right now is a 15. Boom. So I slide that to 15. So if I put a fish on the board real quick and it's smaller than that black one, I'm just like, okay, get out of here. I can keep breezing. But if I put it on there and it's close, then I know to check. But stupid little feature. And then if you guys haven't seen my short, the best feature about this thing is foam. It floats. So silly. So I owe OEF 5 a board. He says I don't, but I'm gonna get it for him. Yeah, that's the problem there. I don't mind buying the pass for the season. I actually got a guy who gets a boat on those. So I've been out there a couple times with him. I don't know if I gotta double check on that just to make sure because I don't want to get in no trouble. He will obviously won't, but I gotta just make sure that that allows for a guest. But yeah, there's definitely there's some good spots in Jersey. You just gotta honestly you just gotta grind. That's it. That's what any of these spots, any of the big fish spots. You just gotta grind, put your time in. But I'm definitely gonna be doing some exploring in Jersey this year. That is a bummer though, that the Newark watershed doesn't allow um kayaks. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, because my guy Big Kev, he got one. So I'll be going out on the boat with him a couple mornings. He got a nice little boat. Yeah, Diggs, we got to do that because it's 3 hours for me. It's literally 3 hours. So I would love to get schedule something maybe over the summer or something where we could try to get the whole gang out or as many people as we can. You know, because I'm down for that. Get a couple, get the Main Street, look at the Maniac meetup. I got it written down right here, Maniac meetup at the Susky as a reminder because that seems to be the middle point. I know Malone just had the kid, but I know it's within reach of him. Um, but a bunch of us, it seems like, and just in terms of, I don't want to bring you guys out to drive that far, and then us not catch fish. So yeah, Lindsay, I might have to pull up. I'm gonna come bother you guys for dinner or breakfast or something, and then we can go out and go fish. See, I don't really like mind bed fishing is because I'm in a kayak. So to me, it's if with the fish cooperating, it's literally out of the water for like 2.5 minutes, maybe. Oh, Mark, I love Mayapack. Mayapack, I'm an hour from Mayapack. It's like a straight hour from my front door. I love Mayapack. That's literally why I got those OW snipers, is because they just destroy that thing. No official plans yet, Malone, but yeah, Mayapack's a great fisher. I love it. My club used to do tournaments on there, but they actually changed the boat launch rules, so you're not allowed to use that public launch anymore unless you live in the town. And then the marina doesn't open until 9. So it's kind of whack. Yeah, it is a great jig lake. Yep. So I don't care. I'll say it on the internet. They can kick rocks. I got a way around it because my one of the guys in the club lives up there. So as long as if I go up there with my girl's car because she has New York plates, I can get away with it because they won't say anything if I get out. And then when I pull out my fishing license, it's a New York license. So, if if they want to really get crazy and start checking everybody, but they're just checking for license plates as of right now. But yeah, so I don't know. I that this is my problem with the North is every good bass fishing lake turns into a pleasure boater lake, and then they buy houses and put all these nice ass houses around them, and then they want to make rules on the lake that, oh, I don't want to wake up and drink my coffee at 6 a.m. and hear some dude screaming or see these boats ripping past my house. So then the town makes changes and stuff like that to the lake. It's like it's a lake. Like, go kick rocks. I heard somebody say, and it was like everybody enjoys Mother Nature differently. Don't don't be mad at me for how I enjoy Mother Nature. And I was like, you know what? I truly enjoy that. I truly appreciate that too, because like I guess it's like the same way we feel about wakeboarders, but like in the same breath, it's like as long as they're not being disrespectful and they're not right on top of you, do your thing. I could just go to a different spot in the lake. Just stay in one spot so I can leave you alone and know where to leave you alone at. Did Vogel put you on timeout? Because I didn't, Brendan. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna call it. Appreciate you, Mark, for dropping the juice on me. I'll definitely try out a bunch of those lakes. Um, Questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Make sure you check out my videos I'm posting. Trying to still working on this dang Gunnersville video. It's crazy because like I'm struggling right now is because I go 4.5 hours without catching any fish. So I'm trying to get like interactions with people. Like I think I run into Wendell fishing before, so it's like I can't just skip straight to it, the fish catch. You know, I could, but there's stuff I would like to get in there. So we'll see. I'm still working on it. Um, but yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Always a pleasure. And I'll see you guys next Monday. Deuces. Y'all be good. Be safe.